babu wani kama da kai, ai babu wani.
Yeah, hello everybody, and welcome to yet another edition of Africa's Realities. As usual, my name is Mr. Johnson Yakubu Sani, and today I'm out with another video. Today, I want to talk about a man, a politician in Nigeria, a former governor of Kaduna State, known as or called Mr. Mallam Nassir El'rufai. I want to talk about Mallam Nassir El'rufai so that we don't forget who this man is. We don't forget who Mallam Nassir El'rufai is, because there's a video I'm going to play here to give us the foundation for us to remember who this man is and what he represents in the politics of Nigeria. Now, before I go further, I want you to subscribe and turn up the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be amongst the first to get to watch. And I want to thank my returning subscribers that whenever I drop a video, you guys are always keeping fit to watch. So I thank you very much. Now, without further ado, let's go into the topic of today. So today our topic is Mallam Nassir El'rufai, the resurgence of Mallam Nassir El'rufai. Yeah, I call it the resurgence because since the inception of this new administration, he has been quiet, or he has been in oblivion. All of a sudden, he has now resurfaced. So this is a resurgence of Mallam Nassir El'rufai. But have we forgotten who this person is? Because this is the father of religious politics in Nigeria. He is the father of all religious politics. Politics of divide them religiously so that you can rule them. If you don't disunite them religiously, you can't have your way. Disunite them religiously, and you can have your way. If you want to go, who has the A1, who is the father of this kind of politics, it's Mallam Nassir El'rufai. Now, before I go further with this content of today, I want you to watch this video of Nassir El'rufai when he left government as the governor of Kaduna State. Watch this video, and when we come back, I will discuss further. I will make our analysis of the video.
Yawanci waɗanda ba musulmi ba su zaɓen jami'an yawanci, saboda haka me yasa zan ba su mataimaki? Amma na biyu, abinda muka so mu nuna kuma cikin shekara hudu na alhamdulillah mun nuna shine gwamnati wanda gwamna musulmi ne, mataimakiyar gwamna musulmi ne, SSG musulmi, chief of staff musulmi, kwamishinan kuɗi musulmi, ba zai cuci Krista ba a Kaduna. Kuma duk inda muka je muna gaya musu cewa haka ne, duk saman gwamnatinmu musulmi ne. Of course, Kubau sun fi zaɓen mu, saboda haka zan je Kubau in ɗan ƙara musu wani abu. Ko domin sun zaɓe mu, abinda zan ba Jaba zan ƙara ma Kubau, tunda Jaba ba su zaɓe mu ba. Dama wanda yake son ka za ka ɗan ƙara mishi. Muna neman wanda za su yi aiki ne, ba mu duba addinin. Of course muna duba addini, amma ba zan faɗa haka ba. Sai dai kawai ka ce da ka saba iskanci, ka saba kashe mutane, mun taka ma birki, ko ka saba rufe hanya mun ce in kai haka ga abin da zai biyo baya, kuma ka san za mu yi. Abin da muka yi kenan shekara hudun nan, da ni da abokan aiki na. Kuma abin da muka sake nunawa kenan tun da Sanata Ubasan da Dr. Ji Sabo Albar sun sake cin zaben su, duk da taron dangin addini da aka yi mana, kuma mun fara amma ba a gama ba. Sai an kaman shekara 20 ana haka sai kowa ya gane. Saboda ka bayan uba ya gama ya sake 16 ko sai a sake wani shekara 24 sai kowa ya ce okay mun gane, mun san matsayin mu, kuma mun san musulmin nan ba za su cuce mu ba, shikenan sai ga an zauna lafiya. Now an yi maganganu da yawa kan gwamnatin tarayya. Gaskiya ne abinda Professor Akintola ya faɗa, mu muka yi shawara, mu gwamnonin Arewa APC muka ce mulki ya koma kudu. Mu muka tsaya cikinmu muka ce to waye in muka zaɓe shi na farko yana da ƙarfin ya ci zaɓe, Na biyu, za mu fara maganin siyasan addini da ƙabilanci a ƙasar nan. Muka yi shawara muka ce Asiwaju za mu yi. Ya ce Asiwaju, na ce ba ma shiri da shi, ya ce ku shirya don addinin musulunci, na ce za mu shirya. Mun san ba yadda zai yi, babu yadda zai yi in ya samu tiket dole ya ɗauki musulmi mataimakinsa.
Now you're welcome back. Now you have watched this video of Mallam Nassir El'rufai. I tried to summarize because I cut off a lot of things so that the video will not be too long. But he spoke a lot of things. Now let's analyze all the things that Mallam Nassir El'rufai said, how he governed Kaduna State. How he governed Kaduna State. So he was giving analysis of how he governed Kaduna State. Now, the first thing Mallam Nassir El'rufai said, he said he realized that Christians do not vote APC. So because Christians do not vote APC, he never saw it that he should carry a Christian deputy. Now Kaduna State is a state of Christian and Muslims. The Muslims, they say they are more, but even if they are more, it will be maybe a 53 case and a 47 percentage case. It's not as if they are very much more than Christians, because the entirety of Kaduna South is a Christian dominated area, while the Kaduna North is a Muslim dominated area. So they are almost 50-50, but the Muslims claim they are more because a lot of them come from other states, other Hausa states to come and live in Kaduna. Since Sadona made Kaduna the headquarters of the North, a lot of them came into Kaduna, and for that they now believe Muslims are more. But if you are talking about the real indigenes of Kaduna, we are 50-50. But that's not our story of today. So let's analyze how Mallam Nassir El'rufai said he governed Kaduna State. Now he says he found out that Christians do not vote APC. So because Christians do not vote APC, he didn't see any need to give a deputy governor to a Christian. So he now brought in a Muslim ticket. Now, before I even go further, I want to analyze something. The first tenure of Mallam Nassir El'rufai was a Muslim Christian ticket. He came in as a Muslim and he picked a Christian to be his deputy so that there will be representation of all the two big religions in Kaduna State into his government. So after the first 4 years, he found out that he didn't perform well. He didn't do anything. His policies were not loved by the people. There were no infrastructure development. There was nothing. And he knew he was going to fail election because he performed woefully. So what did he do so that he retains election? Now he made sure that he brought in his second tenure, he brought in a Muslim to come as a Muslim ticket for the governorship of Kaduna State. So when he brought a Muslim as the deputy to him, do you know that? I mean, he knew that Christians will kick. Definitely Christians will kick, because it has always been representation of a Christian and Muslim in the government. So that when Christians have a function, they have their people from the government, as the governor coming to them in the churches to do things, so that Christians can have who they can cry to as a deputy governor in the state executive. So when he found out he was going to lose election, he now brought in a Muslim to be his running mate. And he knows Christians will kick. And when Christians say, no, this is injustice, the entire politics of that day became, who are the owners of Kaduna State? Is it Muslims or Christians? So instead of people to talk about what Mallam Nassir El'rufai did in his first tenure, let us see the policies. Did he fare well? Did he rule well? Did he govern well? No. The entire politics became Muslims were the owners of Kaduna State. Christians said, no, all of us Kaduna State belongs to all of us. No, Muslims say we are the owner. So the debate became, let Muslims show Christians that they are the owners of Kaduna State. That is what he used to rig election and win election. He now divided the state into two, Muslims versus Christians, who are the owners of Kaduna State. And nobody was talking about policies, and nobody was talking about infrastructure, nobody was talking about everything. Everybody was talking about who are the owners of the state. Now, after he did that and divided the people and he won election, he now came to this recent election and he now did the same to put in somebody, and I also brought in a Muslim. So after he brought in a new administration to take over for him, and it was also a Muslim ticket, that was when he came to give his stewardship of how he governed Kaduna State, to give account of his stewardship. And these are the things he was saying. First, he said he found out that Christians do not vote APC, and that was why he felt there was no need for him to carry a Christian. Then he now said he knew he was going to win election with a Christian, or without a Christian. It is about politics. He was going to win election, so he doesn't even need a Christian. He now said that was why when he won the election, he made sure that all the head of the governments were Muslims. Him, a Muslim, his deputy, a Muslim, the SSG, a Muslim, the chief of staff, a Muslim, the chief judge, a Muslim, every other position, high position, a Muslim. And then he arrogantly said because if it is a Muslim government, that would be the only government that there's equity, where everybody is a Muslim in the government. When Christians are aligned, that is when they can have a government of equity. But a government of mix of Christian and Muslim, they cannot have a government equity. But the government will be more equitable if the government is comprised of only Muslims. Now, I didn't say this. He said this with his own mouth. Has to be comprised of only Muslims before the government can be equitable, can come with equity for everyone. So it's only Muslim. And we now see where his equity government. Today, the Kaduna State government, the new Kaduna State government is paying debt and debt and debt upon debt of what he went and borrowed with his equitable Muslim government. But let's even hear further things he said. Now he clearly said that when he goes before Christians and talking to them, he tells them that it's not about religion. That no, it's about competence. It's not about religion. That it's not about religion. That having Muslim at the head of his government, that it's not about religion. It's about confidence. But let him tell his Muslim brother he was lying to Christians, so everything is about religion. No. That's just the truth. We all know it's about religion. But I used to go and tell the Christians it's not about religion. Can you believe this snake? This snake? And then he divided the people on religious lines. He now bragged about how for 20 years only Muslims and Muslim will be ruling, will be leading Kaduna State. He now bragged on how they brought Tinubu so that there must be Muslim, so that in the next 20, 30 years, Muslim ticket would be the one ruling Nigeria before Christians can have anything. And then this same man that was telling these people this, he now saying if the Christians are coming with religious politics. He said Christians are coming with religious politics. But what he did was not religious politics. The one that when they put all Muslims in the government, that is where there will be a just government, there will be equitable government, is not religious politics. The one that Christians say, no, we don't agree. Put some Christians in your government. That is Christians are coming with religious politics. Can you believe this snake? These are his words. Now, this is the same man that has resurfaced. He's now trying to position himself so that he'll be president of Nigeria. And how is he coming back? He has started with accusing President Tinubu of being a apostate. This is the same man in the same government of APC of Buhari. The head of executive was a Muslim, Buhari. The head of the judiciary was a Muslim. The head of the legislature was a Muslim. You see Muslim in that government. The entire security of Nigeria, from the paramilitary and every form of security, from the head of the military to the head of all security, head of police, head of immigration, head of custom, head of civil defense, head of all the securities of Nigeria were Muslims. Everything Muslim. That was what their government is. And he was the one. Buhari didn't come to defend. This is Muslim. Let Muslim be the ones heading Nigeria and topping everything. It was El'rufai that came and told Nigeria that, yeah, it's not about Muslim being there, it's about competence. These are the competent people. Only Muslims are competent. Christians are not competent. That was why they needed competence. That was why they fixed Muslim. The same person now is accusing President Tinubu that President Tinubu is putting Yoruba. Can you believe that nonsense? And even Tinubu's government, even the people say there is a little favoritism for Yoruba, is far more balanced. Far more balanced than Buhari's government. Now, if there's anybody that is going to talk about Tinubu being showing favoritism or Tinubu being nepotistic or whatever, it can't be El'rufai. But you know what El'rufai is doing? He has an eye to be the president of Nigeria. So he's coming forward. And he's coming forward with the belief that Muslims are more than Christians. What he is gearing out to do now is to come and tell the Muslims, let the Muslims come and back him. Christians, we all know, he will tell them they all know there's only a government that is everybody is Muslim, that there is just and equity. Any government that is a mixture of Muslim and Christian, there is not just and equity. And he's coming to be president of Nigeria by dividing us on religious lines. And this is what he's setting himself. This is a man that both Christians and Muslims should reject with the whole of their might, with the whole of their power. This man that is coming to divide people, this Koni man dividing people on religious lines so that he become a leader, he takes leadership, should be rejected. This man should never near the federal government of Nigeria again. This man should never come near to be a leader of Nigeria. This man should never come and gather all the Islamic scholars and tell them it's only when it is Muslim. Hey, and again, when the Islamic rulers are telling that no, Muhammad said they should be equitable and they should carry everybody along. And again, these are the kind of people that will come and say, I know Islam say only Muslims should rule in a country that it belongs to both Muslims and Christians. This man, whatever scheming he's doing to resurface, and we see his resurgence, and to try to position himself in the national politics, we should reject it. The way the National Assembly rejected him with the whole of their might, because they see his divisive politics and his divisive way of divide them and rule them, and they rejected him. That is how both Nigeria, north, south, west, east, everywhere in Nigeria, we should reject this man with the whole of our being, with the whole of what we have. We don't need religious politics. Religious politics has taken us nowhere. The religious politics that we say, Buhari, religion, where has it taken us? We should look for somebody that has the ability to lead us right. Somebody that will come and lessen our suffering. Somebody that will come and bring inflation down. Somebody that is going to bring policies that will help us. We don't need Nassir El'rufai coming to divide us as Muslims and Christians, telling us the next 20 years is Muslims that will be ruling, whether we like it. Even saying that now Christians know where they belong. Now Christians know their position in Nigeria. Now Christians, by this we have shown Christians where they belong. Can you believe this arrogant man? This arrogant religious bigot man coming with all kinds of bigotry and hatred for Christians, instead of him to unite Christians and Muslims so that when there is unity, we'll have progress in the land. Now, we should never forget who this man is, and this man should not be brought into our national politics. What we need in Nigeria is somebody that will unite us. Disunity is taking us nowhere. We need somebody that unites us and somebody that's come and alleviate our suffering and bring economic development and economic progress so that all of us, our standard of living shall be enhanced and we enjoy this country. This is the person we need. We don't need a person coming to tell us that religion, we are different in religion, and it's only when these religions are ruling that is when there will be justice and equity, and that will be when, and then he comes and he now comes and destroy everything. We don't need Nassir El'rufai. Let's reject him. Whatever position he's trying to do to come into our national politics, both Muslims, both Christians, both pagans, both wherever, let's reject this man. Religious politics will not take us anywhere. This agenda he said for the next 20 years is only Muslim that will be ruling Nigeria. Even a Muslim that is hearing this should know that this is not good for Nigeria. So this kind of man that has this kind of thing, politics, is not good. It is a person that will come and help us and take us out of poverty, out of suffering, that we should ask, that we should all seek for. So let's beware of Mallam Nassir El'rufai. This video is not in any way in support of President Tinubu, because I don't support President Tinubu. I know the hardship is, even though maybe some of the policies he's doing, maybe they are necessary. I see some of the policies as necessary. I still don't support him because he came into power by crooked means. I don't support him. I don't support his election that they will go and close off a server and they manipulate the election. I don't support that kind of election. So I'm not a supporter of President Tinubu. So I'm not making this post because he criticized President Tinubu and I'm defending President Tinubu. No. I am making this post because we should not allow Mallam Nassir El'rufai to come up into our national politics with his Muslim are the best, Muslim are the just. It is only when Muslims rule that everybody will be happy. It's only when Muslims come and everybody, and we see what it is only when Muslims come. We have seen it with Buhari government. So we should reject it with the whole of our power, with the whole of our might, and with the whole of our being. Thank you for listening to me. My name is Mr. Johnson Yakubu Sani. Until I come your way with another video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for the next video. Thank you very much.